Hey, we are going to now review figurative language. This is where we have a phrase that has two different meanings. And I know you guys are all very familiar with similes and metaphors. We've also gone over earlier this year idioms, alliteration, personification, hyperbole, and onomatopoeia. So we're going to quickly review those. And then after this, you guys have a Halloween figurative language activity, a game that you guys are going to do. A simile is where you compare two things using the words like or as. For example, my cat's fur is like velvet. This is saying the cat's fur is soft by comparing the fur to velvet. Another example of a simile using the word as. The cat's fur is as soft as velvet. A metaphor is when you compare two things without using the words like or as. Our example is, he has the heart of a lion. This is saying that the person's heart is strong by comparing the person's heart to a lion, because a lion is strong. An idiom, this is an expression that means something other than what is said. For example, I have a frog in my throat. This is saying that I have a sore throat, or I have butterflies in my stomach. That means that you're super nervous. Another example is, this is a piece of cake. It's not literally a piece of cake. It's just really easy. Alliteration, this is where the beginning sound sounds the same for multiple words in a row. For example, the dirty dog dug in the dirt. They all start with the letter D with the D sound. Personification is where we're giving human qualities to animals or objects. For example, the owl was very wise, or the tree danced in the wind, the sun kissed me. All of those things are something that a person could do, but an animal or an object could not. Hyperbole, this is where we are given an exaggeration. For example, my fish eats mountains of fish food. A mountain is huge, especially a mountain of fish food. Fish doesn't literally eat that much food. They're just trying to say that their fish eats a lot. Another example of hyperbole is, I'm so hungry I can eat a horse. You're not literally going to eat a horse. You're definitely not that hungry. That just means that you are ready to eat. Starving. Onomatopoeia, words that imitate sound. Boom, buzz, pop. All of those. So the bees buzzed. Buzzed is our onomatopoeia. And that is all that we are going to review for today. So in the next couple of slides, you are going to choose the correct figurative language for each question. If you get it right, it'll give you a sign that says, congrats, you got it correct. If you get it wrong, it'll give you a sign that says, oops, try again. Have fun.